Hello, everyone. We're back. BK today. I'm Brandy,
And I'm Kayla.
and we are here to talk to you a little bit about what's going on with Kesha today. I don't know if you guys heard about it. Have you heard about anything with this issue before what just happened? Tell us a little bit about what happened.
I have not heard about it until just the past ruling. I had no idea Kesha had any issues with Sony or anything of this type with rape charges or abuse
Yeah,
allegations.
neither did I. And all of a sudden on Twitter, I saw all over the picture of her crying.
Yeah,
I didn't know what it was about, so.
yeah. I think that's what's going on with a lot of people is now that the ruling has been made that now it's big buzz.
Yeah, because I just read somewhere that apparently this has been going on since 2013 because apparently, well, let's talk a little bit about what happened.
Let's talk about what did
Yeah,
happen.
okay, so-
we're being very vague.
Yeah, so guys, what happened was the court, the Manhattan court you were saying before, right?
Yeah, the Manhattan Supreme Court.
They ruled that Kesha still has to continue working with her producer, it's Dr. Luke, right?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, so Kesha made these accusations. I don't know if they're accusations or what actually happened, but apparently rape charges, sexual harassment, things like that. And I read also that even before this, he was very controlling music-wise, and Kesha didn't really have a say with her album, and he really pushed her, and it got worse and worse, and then it graduated to sexual harassment charges. And Dr. Luke is a pretty prominent producer in the industry. He's produced things for Miley Cyrus, Katy Perry, so this is a really big thing in the industry, and it's really horrible that Kesha still has to continue working with him like this. So there's a lot of underlying issues that I don't really know about, and things like that. But what do you have to say about it?
Well, so what the biggest thing I think that's being discussed right now is that the fact that Kesha has stated that he did in fact, Dr. Luke did in fact rape her apparently on her 18th birthday. She's 28 now. On her 18th birthday, he had drugged her drink, and then while she was passed out, he raped her. But as you stated, he had been very abusive, both like very
Physically, mentally, musically.
Yeah, like apparently he's just a jerk. Like,
yeah, very aggressive.
So when you hear rape, you automatically assume that like she's bringing him up on rape charges right now, and like send him to jail. That's not what Kesha's doing. That's not what she was getting at. All Kesha brought him to court for, to the Manhattan Supreme Court, was to get herself out of the contract.
Yeah, she just didn't want to work with him anymore. It's not like she wanted him to go to jail. She just didn't want to work with him anymore.
That's all she's asking for. And once again, I stated before, I think that because she just wants to stop working with him, and because she doesn't want to have to put herself through the whole trial of did it happen, did it not, the fact that she doesn't want to go through the trial, I think means that he actually did do it.
Exactly. And bottom line, even if he did or he didn't, obviously something happened, and there's proof that something is seriously wrong with this guy. There's no reason, I don't care about contracts, anything, that should be ended. She can get another producer, like something that should not be. Like, you saw her face in the pictures. There's no reason why she has to continue working through that. And you said before, 6 albums she has to make.
Yeah. The deal is, and this was the big like decider in the whole case, was Supreme Court Justice Shirley Conrick said she ruled in favor of Sony to keep Kesha in the contract, because if Kesha were taken out, Sony would lose a whole lot of money.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So this whole issue, why this happened, is because of money?
Everything is about money.
That's ridiculous.
She now, Kesha has to abide by her contract that she is required to make 6 more albums with the company.
That's absurd.
And the big thing that the court justice is saying is, Dr. Luke is no longer like her closest working producer. He's like moved up in the ranks type of thing. He's more like, I guess, like, he's more like administrative type thing.
Okay.
But so she's not going to be she already isn't working directly with him. So the judge is like, there you go. But at the same time, because he's one of the higher ups, he's the one that controls what goes out.
Definitely. He probably even has more control now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He doesn't have the micromanaging, I'm on top of you control. And he's not like physically close to her, but he has a lot more control.
Yeah.
So think about it. This guy already has been abusive towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's also suing him, um, in another case, suing him for like damages, like, you raped me, like
Mm-hmm.
physical abuse. Once again, she's not bringing him to trial to like go to jail,
Yeah.
but she's doing it. And, she's out in the media now. She's given him a bad name, like in his
Mm-hmm.
eyes. Do you think he's really going to try to market her anything that she produces, anything that she comes out with? And it's such an injustice because she is talented and she's a great
Exactly.
entertainer. And
Exactly. That's what's terrible about the music industry. Like, you're really, even if you're an artist, whatever, like, you still, like, work for somebody. Like, she's under the control of all those producers. Like, there's really not much originality that goes into it. Like, she is under the control, like I just said, of all
yeah,
the producers and things like that. And it's horrible. There's nothing she can do about it. And there's no reason that this should be happening. Like I said, I don't care if what actually happened, but there's obviously an issue and she
yeah.
shouldn't have to go through this. So hopefully she continues to get the support she needs. There was something like really relevant I had to say and it completely went out of my mind.
Well,
But
just going off, like she's been, so people have shown an amazing amount of support. There
yeah.
were thousands
Free
of people.
Kesha.
Yeah, free Kesha.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of people just at the courthouse alone, and now different celebrities are coming out voicing their opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Selena
Exactly.
Gomez, I know she was definitely one that voiced her support
Mm-hmm.
for Kesha.
I saw something really interesting on Twitter because I'm obsessed. Somebody mentioned Chris Brown and how he like got accused of he beat
I
Rihanna
saw
up
this.
a couple years back, and he had another incident recently, and they're like, yeah, he still has a great career and he doesn't get any consequences. And then Kesha's over here like trying to just leave her contract and she can't get any justice
Yeah.
for it, which is ridiculous and shows like a lot of sexism in the music industry.
Yeah.
So
And this raises so much just already sexism in regards to like people getting proper representation, once again, like, the double standard of Chris Brown and Kesha. But it's
exactly.
also bringing, which I think always needs to be brought out into the open and discussed. It can't be hushed anymore. People coming out and voicing that they've been raped, they've been abused, because it's all a power thing. Like, like so many girls are embarrassed about it or stuff like that. Like, oh no, it's not. It's never their fault. It's the person who has, and
Exactly.
it's all about a power thing. And clearly, Dr. Luke is so power hungry. He's
Oh yeah.
like not even just to Kesha, like to a bunch of other people he's worked with. He's just been this just mean dog, and
Exactly.
and he just
And Kesha was brave enough to even come
Yeah.
out with this. And this happened when she was only 18 years
Yeah.
old, and she's now 28. So that's been 10 years. I can do math. Like, that's crazy. And just now, that happened 10 years ago, and she's just finally went to trial, and that's how it ends.
how the justice system works. Yeah, and that's how it ends. It's
So I know we're talking about supporting. You heard that Taylor Swift donated to Kesha. She donated like $25,000
it was, I think,
or
what was it, $250,000 or
$2,500
something?
$250,000.
I think it was $250,000.
Okay, so what do you think about that? Because my opinion, I was like, oh yeah, that's nice. I guess Taylor Swift donated. I am so anti Taylor Swift. Like, I'm always talking bad about her, but I was like, yeah, that's good. But what is it really going to?
I thought it was weird at first. I was just like, it's great to, she showed wow, support. But at first I was like, why are you donating money to Kesha?
Yeah.
But then don't be a voice. I think that would be. I think Taylor's intentions were like, hey, I know you have a lot of lawyer fees and stuff like that, so here, like, maybe this will help. But I think what is like good intentions by Taylor Swift, but I think what's needed now is just talking about
Exactly.
it
That's
and
what
calling the music industry out on it.
That's what everyone was saying. Even Demi Lovato tweeted some stuff. They were saying it was kind of a subtweet towards Taylor Swift and how instead of just giving her money, she should actually do something. But I don't know. I guess that was nice of Taylor Swift. I don't know, but yeah, poor Kesha. Pretty
Seriously,
rough situation.
this
I really
sucks.
hope with all the support she's getting from fans, maybe they'll go back to court, or if that's even possible.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know
'Cause
how it
this-
works. Like if they can appeal it or anything like
because
that.
this poor girl, she should not have to go through this.
Yeah,
And she's very talented. Hopefully, like, she'll come out of this stronger.
the contracts. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. She's been through so much. Just contracts are just tight. They're
Yeah.
tightly sealed. So
Definitely. Is there anything else we have to say about this Kesha issue, or do you think we pretty much covered it?
I think we pretty much covered it. You know, like we said, you can't really dwell on how bad.
Mhm.
Like, and I guess once, like I said before, let's see if maybe we can somehow find the good in this and just
Mhm.
continue to. It draws attention to any corruption in the music industry in regards to contracts and stuff like
Yep.
that, and double standards, and hopefully more young women and men as well. They get raped too.
Mhm.
People are compelled to come out and feel more comfortable about speaking and calling out when they've been attacked.
Definitely. So, props to Kesha for actually coming out and speaking her mind.
Warrior.
So, hope for you in the future, Kesha. We got your back. Free Kesha.
We support you.
So that's it for BK today. We will see you next week. I'm Brandy.
And I'm Kayla.
Bye.